Hi everybody. Well, believe it or not, today, August 19th, marks the 40th anniversary since I did Oklahoma in Toms River with talented people. And believe it or not, I'm still friendly with them. I'm friendly with Kelly. In fact, I saw her last week because her daughter did the same play I did, Anything Goes. It's unbelievable. I'm still friendly with Pete. He's actually a professional actor now. My friend Neil is a professional actor. Neil played Ado Annie's father. Pete played Judd Fry. The boy who played Curly, his name is Jim Sadler. He passed away a few years ago. It's very sad, but too young to die. The girl who played Laurie, I don't remember. The girl who played Ado Annie was Tina, and I was Vivian. And the rest of the people, I just don't recall what you played. So I'm honoring all of you who did Oklahoma with me 40 years ago. It seems like yesterday. And here is a picture of it, what I can find. This is a picture of Oklahoma 40 years ago. I actually did Oklahoma 3 times. So today, in honor of Oklahoma 76, I'm making a peach buckle. So there was a scene in Oklahoma in the movie that they were peach picking. So we're going to make a peach buckle today for the reunion of Oklahoma. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut up 2 peaches. I'm going to put them in a bowl. Oh, I love doing shows, but Oklahoma was one of the shows I really enjoy doing also. I did the show 3 times. I did it one time in Deal, which when we get to the anniversary date, I'll definitely honor that show also. And believe it or not, I still kept in touch with some of the people. We become family. I mean, you work together at rehearsals and everything. You see everybody so often. It's so wonderful working with these people. Okay, cut this up a little bit more. Nothing better than fresh peaches. This is what you get in the summertime. Gotta be very careful when you cut with a knife to watch your fingers. Often I've cut myself with this. Okay, this is definitely washed. Always wash your vegetation, your fruits. Because unfortunately they grow on trees in orchards, and sometimes they use spray to keep the bugs off, and you don't want to be eating that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Kelly and I are very good friends still. We talk on Facebook every day. We're very close still. She played Aunt Ella, and she was really good in playing Aunt Ella. So is Pete, so is Neil. You're all in my hearts today. I'm thinking of you, and you're still my friends. Neil is actually performs at the Paper Mill Playhouse. He was in I can't remember the name of the play. Something about Notre Dame, Hunchback of Notre Dame. It was really very good. Now what I want to do now is add a 1/2 cup of sugar into my peaches. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix it and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. It's all we need to do to get a nice little syrup going. Okay, we can add a little bit more peaches in. There we go. I hate to waste food. Oh. Alright, we're going to let this sit for a few minutes. Now you can see how soft this butter is. My friends are always telling me you need to make your butter nice and soft, so that's what we're going to do from now on. Oh, it's even on my fingers. That's how soft it is. Okay. When you make cookies or anything, make sure at all times the butter is as soft as it can possibly be. Now what I want to add into 1/3 cup of butter is going to be 1/2 cup of sugar. Make sure I have it right. Yes. 1/2 cup of sugar. Okay, 1/2 cup, and we're going to cream this really good. This is in honor of my castmates of Oklahoma. It doesn't go flying all over because it's nice and soft. We don't want to have butter that's too hard and it goes flying. So then the next thing I'm going to add in is going to be the baking powder. It's going to be 1 teaspoon of baking powder. What I want to add in first is going to be the eggs. I want to add in 2 fresh farm eggs before we add in the dry. Okay, 1, so good we got a new refrigerator because, oh, without a refrigerator, you got a problem. Now look how beautiful this creamed in together with no problem at all because the butter was nice and soft. Now the next thing I want to add in is going to be 1 cup of flour. 1 cup of flour, and I'm adding in a teaspoon of baking powder. There we go. And we're going to mix this together. Okay. Sorry, camera lady. Now you see the difference of the texture by using extremely soft butter. Look how soft and good that looks. Oh, it looks so yummy. Oh. So the next thing I want to do is I want to grease this cake pan. You don't even have to melt the butter. It's already soft enough to grease. Okay. I prefer to use butter for my greasing when I make cakes or anything. Now and then I will use cooking spray, but I really prefer to use butter because I know it's natural and everything. All right. Get the flour. You also have to flour it. A little bit. Okay. Right now we're going to put the oven at 350. Go. Alright. Take this out. Now what I want to do now is I'm going to put the batter into the cake pan. See how smooth that is? This is how your batter should look all the time. I used to make a terrible mistake. Like, if you get flour mixed in, you just mix it together. It's not a big deal. Oh, this is so good. Oh, I just can't believe it's been 40 years since we did Oklahoma. Oh, it was such a beautiful show. Oh, I even remember my line. To your house, a dark clubman. I was actually reading somebody's fortune before the 5 of us sung Out of My Dreams. It's a beautiful song from Oklahoma. Oklahoma was written by Rodgers and Hammerstein. Okay. I want to make sure we have enough batter here. A little bit more here. Before we go to the next step, which is going to be the syrup. Put this over here for now, because we don't want anything to melt any more than it's melted. So the next thing I'm going to add into the syrup is going to be 2 tablespoons of flour. When I put my measurements, well, here it is. I got Oklahoma on the brains, people. 2 tablespoons of flour. This is going to go on top of the peaches. We're going to put the peaches on next. I'm going to put this over here. I don't want to take a chance to drop anything. I'm also adding in a tablespoon of cinnamon. Before we put the peaches on top, and then, oh, we're going to have a fantastic. You know what? I'm getting low on cinnamon. Okay. I'm going to add this into the peach syrup. Without the syrup, it would be kind of So we're going to mix this together. And this is going to go over the peaches, because we're going to now put the peaches on top of the batter. 1 minute. You actually get syrup when you add sugar and peaches together, or any other kind of fruit. See how nice that looks? All right. Now what I want to do now is I'm going to add the peaches over the batter. Okay. Got a fantastic peach buckle. A couple of weeks ago we made a nectarine cake. I thought it was peaches, but it wasn't. It turned out to be nectarines. You know what? We still have a little bit more syrup left in here, so I might use the rest. All right. Peach is definitely a summertime fruit. Let's use the rest up in here so we don't waste any more syrup. Okay, we're going to mix this together. And what we're going to do is we're going to pour this over the peach mixture. Not a lot, but it's just enough to give it flavor. It's going to be so yummy. Oh, I can't wait to have this later. Oh, thinking of my castmates of Oklahoma. Oh, it seemed like yesterday we were actually so young when we did the show. I was like in my 20s. I didn't even meet my first husband yet. Okay. And the next thing I want to do is, I'm going to grab a dish out of here. And I'm going to add in, let me put this away so I don't accidentally add the baking powder, which would be a total disaster. Total disaster, and I've done that before. I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now, if you don't have sugar, you can always use cinnamon sugar. It's not a big deal. And I'm adding in another teaspoon of cinnamon. It's another teaspoon. I'm getting low on. Oh gosh, I hate to run out of stuff, but it happens. Okay. Mix this together. We're going to sprinkle it on top of the cake and the peaches. And we're going to bake in the oven for about 20 minutes until everything is soft and done and ready to eat. 20 minutes. And here we have homemade peach buckle. Okay, it's very hard to get this out. I'm going to use a spatula. We cannot use a knife. It's a little hot yet, and that's the problem. You can't get this out when it's so hot. But oh, this is so yummy. Oh, there we go. And this is a homemade peach buckle in honor of my cast of Oklahoma of 2006. What did I say? 1976. Maybe we'll do. Maybe God is telling me we'll do another show of Oklahoma soon, coming up in 2000. But this is from 1976. From all my castmates, I love you. I'm thinking about you. From Deborah Wade's Home Country Kitchen, have a great day and please subscribe to my show.